Ghostly greetings, my dudes. Ghostly greetings, and welcome back. It's your boy Prue. Holler at me. Video 3 today. I'm hoping I can get 4 or 5 done, which is all the videos I needed to shoot, because I had no time to make videos for the past 2 weeks, really. But, alright, here we go. Together, Rewise. A collective, like, artsy work on women's rights movements. It's pretty chill. It's, you know, doing before, after, newspaper articles, big events. And this is cool because this is something I can learn about. I'm not real well learned in the women's rights movement. I'm a dude. And that Roe v. Wade thing's real big in my town right now. So I thought this might help me get a little smarter on everything going on. And I'm not here to take a side on anything. I am here to just say I'd like to educate myself more. And this seems like a pretty... like, it's got pictures, it's got statistics. This seems like a pretty cool way to do it. So I'm always down to learn something. And that's something I can just flip through. I don't have to actually, like, oh, there's pictures. I can read a few articles, put it down. Nothing crazy. Clifford D. Simic, Time and Again, a book from the far future, ticket through time. This was a quarter. That's why I grabbed it. This looks cool. I really dug the art. And honestly, there was 2 books in there for a quarter, so I grabbed them both. So yeah, that's cool. I'm down with that. I'm always down with that. This one, oh man, I'm excited about this one. The Island at the End of the World. And it shows on back that there's a sequel. Appreciate that. I hope this is a book 1, because this looks like an amazing artwork. It seems like a real cool, like, blurb. And I really dug this. I'm really hoping. I'm going to look into this right now and see if this is book 1. If it's not book 1, I'm fucking be pissed. Oh, man. I'm excited about that one. Also, this one, another excited about. The Mummy by E.A. Wallace Budge. Never heard of this, but it's got some cool Egyptian stuff, and I'm kind of into Egyptian mythology. If you've been with the channel for a while, my bedroom is done with bath statues and pyramids, and I really love Egyptology. That was a big class I actually enjoyed. I took mythology in high school, and I really dug the Egyptian mythology, so I actually took a class just on Egyptian mythology, and I really dug Egyptology too. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. A lot of that was my teacher. She made it a really fun environment to learn in, so that's cool. So this, I haven't read a whole lot of mummy books. I haven't, and I'm also excited for this. This one's up on the TBR. From now on, I'm going to put a stack right here, and that's the TBR. And, yeah, I'm real excited about that one. Okay, so while I was there, a girl asked me if I ever read this. American Dirt by Janine Cummins. I have not. Stephen King blurbed it. So I was like, no, that's cool. And it's a pretty blue book. Like, I really dig that shade of blue. But she said this was her favorite books that she's read in like a few years. And she was just real emotionally invested into it. And I was like, bro, deal. Because this was only like $5. But I was like, if you really like going to have like that kind of emotion, Stephen King and John Grisham and Ann Pratchett, I'm not going to promote this hard on the TBR. Not like the Mummy book, which is honestly pretty much moved up to the top. But, when I see someone who has an honest-to-God reaction over a fictional story that really, like, grips them, I really want to be a part of that. I really want those feels. And I think I'm going to give this a shot. No time soon. I'm sorry. My TBR is just insane. And this was the other book I got for a quarter. Shield, Paul Anderson. Again, this was a real short book. I'm not going to go crazy over this. I picked this up because it was a quarter. I don't know anything about this. It was literally a quarter. There was 2 books there for a quarter each. I was like, I'm down. I'm down. Miss Me When I'm Gone. I like the very colorful color, but I'm back. When Folksinger Cyrus returns to Apogee, Missouri, and that's real close to me. That's all I read so far, and I was like, oh, cool, Missouri. And this was on the cheap, so I really like the art. I really picked it up. I don't have a whole lot of literary fiction, but I'm getting more of it. But this seems like it's really cool little... I know it's in Missouri. I live in Missouri. I'm a sucker for shit like that. There's this urban fantasy lady called Laurel K. Hamilton. Amazing book series. When I finish Dresden, I'm getting into those. But she is in St. Louis, and it's really cool when she's like, oh, the werewolves are in downtown Loop, and I'm like, oh shit, I've been to the downtown. That's dangerous. So for me, that helps because I can visualize the area better having been, you know, from or around that area. So that's a good question. What is your favorite book or show that takes place in your area? Most people I know says Ozarks because we're near Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri. We're actually like 2 hours northwest of it, but still a lot of people say that show Ozarks is their favorite thing from Missouri. I say Laurel K. Hamilton and any random Supernatural episode. But also, let's keep moving on. The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. Again, beautiful cover. Picked it up. Very highly recommended in the back. And I'll get to that at some point in life. Just no time really soon. Like I said, that's my problem with all these books. Like, I got these books I want to read. I'm just so limited on time to do it. The Archaic Revival, Speculations on Psychedelic Mushrooms, the Amazon, UR, Shamanism, Birth, the Goddess, and the History at the End. This seemed like just another fun book where, like, this was more of a Pruitt book than that woman's rights book. This seems like something I'd be interested more into than, like, not that I'm dogging women's rights or nothing. I'm just saying I'm more interested in Sasquatch and UFOs than I am about a press rally or a set-in or shamanistic torture practices. I'm probably going to be more, this is more up my alley on the weird and the extreme. Nothing against anything. It's just, and don't ever dog anybody. I think I get a lot of people that dog me on live. They like really bring me down. They're like, oh, you're really into that weird shit. You know what? Yes. Yes, I fucking am. I am into that weird shit and I love it. I'm going to get into weirder shit. The more I grow, the weirder I'm going to get. Another one, I've heard of this. I read a lot of John Green, but John Green, Abundance of Catherines. This will be the 4th John Green book that I have owned. I've read Fault in Our Stars, and I loved it. I read Paper Towns, I thought it was okay, and I read Looking for Alaska. And I don't know why that was on the banned list, but I really enjoyed all 3 of those. I mean, they weren't terrible, but they weren't great. They were all just good reads. Just buy one, chill out, read it. So I'm excited about this one, Abundance for Catherines. So I'm excited to that. I'm excited about that. All right, next one. Oop, the last one. And I picked this up on the cheap because my copy sucks. A badass version of it. Whew, big boy. I just have a little small version of it, and it's like about this thick. But I bought a bigger version, and I'm very excited. Oh, God, I'm so excited for this. This is going to look so good on the Stephen King shelf. But, all right, that being said, that's been your boy Pruitt. That's been the second book haul for the day. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, it's been good hanging out with you. And if you like any of these books or anything about them, please hit me up. Please let me know. If you've read this, let me know, or this, because these are now the first 2 books that are going into the TBR stack. I'm going to finish the books I'm reading, and that's on the TBR stack. Okay, well, that's been your boy Pruitt, and thanks for watching. And honestly, guys, my channel's just getting a lot of buzz lately, and I just can't help but say thank you. Thank you to everyone. You've got me through a real hard couple of years. My work has just been insane with COVID. And then layoffs, hires. It's just been a real crazy time for me. Last couple of years has been working days, work nights, work days, and it's just been crazy. And I've been trying to upload as frequently and as regularly as I can on the schedule. That just hasn't happened. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's sort of been there and supporting the channel. That being said, though, y'all enjoy your Sunday. Deuces. I hope you watch the videos I uploaded today, and I will try to keep them coming more regularly. But I got a book review on Buddha and a book review on Horror Encyclopedia Horrifica. So, I'm going to try to film those today too. Deuces.